Good morning, folks. Before I get into the Ceedeez, I'm going to discuss a moment of outrage where someone accused me of wearing jorts. Well, they didn't accuse, they just asked me, hey, were you wearing jorts in that video? I was appalled. Me, Aeneas Taylor III of the Bullhampton estate, would actually wear jorts anywhere? Ever? An outrage. I was appalled, and the person has still not apologized to me for that affront. I'm waiting. Okay, on to the next week. This segment's Ceedeez. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit, you can understand how upsetting that would be, being accused of wearing jorts. I would never, in any space, wear jorts. All right, first up, wonderful one. Back to the music, which is always a joy. Curtis Mayfield, The Definitive Soul Collection. Deep cuts, soul cuts, great stuff. Make you move, make you dance, make you think, all of it. Really awesome. Two CDs chock full of diamonds. Of course, you got the classics, Move On Up, Get Down is awesome. We Got That Peace, great song. Beautiful Brother of Mine, another one. Freddy's Dead is awesome. All this stuff. One really good one, this Kung Fu is pretty good. And Baby It's You, Tripping Out, Do It All Night. Great stuff. Curtis is really a magnificent artist. Outstanding. Just wonderful. Okay, here's a CD I got on the strength of two singles I heard, and unfortunately those two singles are the only good things on this. Everything else is filler, and rather terrible filler at that, I might add. And I don't mean to dump on Robin. I think she's great vocalist. She can write songs too. Dancing on My Own is just an outstanding song. Call Your Girlfriend. Hang With Me is alright, but everything else is just pretty much filler. It's not good. Okay, next up, this was really big for some of you in college, back in the old days. Bright Eyes, Lifted, or The Story Is in the Soul, Keep Your Ears to the Ground. And yes, the record at times is as pretentious as the title. There's a few good songs on here, like Nothing Gets Crossed Out and From a Balance Beam. Other than that, he can lie sometimes with some of his songs, but at other times it's cringy. It's really bad. He gets carried away with his own inspiration, I imagine, but it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing, but it's okay. I wouldn't recommend it though. Okay, here's one that I would highly recommend. Public Enemy. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. This is a indelible classic that long after we pass away, some aliens humanity, they'll get a hold of this, they'll listen to this, like, man, these people were pretty cool. You got classics like Bring the Noise, Don't Believe the Hype, Cold Lamp, and Louder Than a Bomb is awesome. Show 'Em What You Got. She Watched Channel Zero is awesome. Night of the Living Bassheads is just a great song. Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos is great. Rebel Without a Pause is awesome. Prophets of Rage. Party for Your Right to Fight is a great comeback to the Beastie Boys. Good stuff. PE in the house. Love it. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, and it'll take a nation of millions to hold you back if anybody tries to steal it from you if you start listening to it. Okay, here's another great record by PJ Harvey, White Chalk. This is a very gothic, deep, emotional, spooky, kind of visceral record. Every song in it is very, it starts off with the devil. And it's not, it's about the devil, it's about evil in us and how attractive sometimes it could be. Dear Darkness Again, Grow, 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 When Under Ether's pretty cool. White Chalk is just an outstanding song. Silence is great. The Piano Before Departure and The Mountain. All these songs are really good. It has a certain theme to it. Excellent record. Okay, here's a guy that, you'd be surprised. Any of us listens to this stuff? Oh, yeah, sure I do. The vocal stylings, the style, the coolness, and the bevy of hot women that he's had in his life. Maybe there's something to learn from the words he sings. I don't know. But this is Sinatra reprised the very good years, and they were very good indeed. The best thing about this is, these are all great songs, but there's some live performances put in, and the energy of the live performances are awesome. I mean, he just the way the vocal phrasing and the energy, it's just something else to listen to, and the band is tight and all this. Okay, next up is another Frank Sinatra that I'm so happy I have. It's Frank Sinatra, The Capital Years, 3 CDs, pretty much everything he put out during his Capital Years, and I'm so glad I have this. I'm also so glad to see that Quincy Jones is in this, in the picture booklet in this. He was a producer of a lot of Frank Sinatra stuff at Capitol. And of course, the arrangements are outstanding. The vocals are great. The songs are top notch. And really, I don't need to say much about Frank. We all know he's a cool daddy. Okay, here we go. It was eventually gonna come. Everybody knew it. Purple Rain, Prince and the Revolution. Supposedly his best. I would rank it about 4th or 5th on his records, but it's still a great record, of course. I'm not downing it or anything. We've all heard these songs. My favorite songs on these are the songs that didn't become hits. Not to be a contrarian, but I just like them better. Like The Beautiful Ones, Computer Blue, and the other songs are great too. Those really stand out though. I never really liked Purple Rain as a song because it's too anthemic. It's too much of a good thing. Here's another great one. And I'm going to keep continuing the words great because it's a great day and the sun's out and we're alive and we're going over this stuff. It's a handsome boy model in school. White people. This is Prince Paul and another guy, and they put out an album where they produce songs featuring everybody from Father Guido Sarducci to Mike Patton to Tim Meadows to Casual, Cat Power, De La Soul. Just a bevy of great artists come together to do this record, and the production is awesome. And If It Wasn't For You, it's just an outstanding song. World's Gone Mad is good. Dating Game is pretty funny. That's more of a skit. It's Like That is good. I've Been Thinking is good. Class System is good. First and Then is good. Good Hygiene. And there's some really great stuff on this record. It's a hidden gem. A lot of people don't know about it. Handsome boy modeling school, white people. And there's not anything against white people in the songs. I just think they made that title to maybe draw some interest in it. Okay, here's another. This is Brendan Benson's magnum opus, his best record, La Palco. That's the Louisiana Power and Light Company, named after that. There he is eating some grub out of a tin or a cardboard box. All these songs: Tiny Spark, Metairie, Folk Singer, Life in the D, Good to Me, You're Quiet, What, Eventually I'm Easy, Pleasure Seeker, Just Like Me, Jet Lag, pop hooks aplenty, great songwriting, a lot of stuff about love gone wrong, a lot of stuff about love gone right, a lot of stuff about where you live. Very poppy feel, but there's a little taste of Louisiana Cajun in it. Not in the music, but in the lyrics. All right, here's another PJ Harvey classic. There she is, looking very stylish, very chic, walking across, about ready to get hit by a car in New York. No, she's walking behind a car in New York City. Stories from the City, Stories from the Sea, and this record, Big Exit, Good Fortune, A Place Called Home, One Line, The Horse Hustle and the Hustler's Horror. Anybody that's ever been on the internet knows that. This Mess We're In, You Said Something, Kamikaze. All these songs are just outstanding. Great production, great music. Classic. Another one. Next up, another lovely lady. Oh, and I just obliterated the CD, but it's all right. I'm going to repair it. This is one of my favorite by Sinead O'Connor called Faith and Courage. And this is an outstanding late period record. The Healing Room starts off very good. Well, it's a wonderful song. No Man's Woman is great. Jealous, great song. Dancing Lessons, Daddy, I'm Fine. Till I Whisper You Something is wonderful. Hold Back the Night. Pretty much all these songs are just outstanding. The only one I don't really like is The Lamb's Book of Life, which has got too much of a reggae feel to it, and I've never really liked reggae. Very spiritual, very religious record, but it rocks, and it's defiant too, which is the way she's always been and will always be. Great record. All right, I got lucky and found this record. It's 2 albums on 1 CD. What a bargain. The Impressions. Curtis Mayfield and the Boys. This Is My Country and the Young Mods' Forgotten Story. 2 records on 1 disc. And it is outstanding. Not a dud in the bunch. Choices of Colors are stand out. They Don't Know is great. I'm Loving Nothing's kind of a sad sack love song. Good stuff. This Is My Country is a really good song. Nice stuff. Now we get into another guy. Not one of my favorite of his, but still a good record. Got Ronson on the helping him out, so it's going to be good. David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, and the whatever from Flies from Mars, Spiders from Mars. 5 Years, all right. Soul Love, yeah. Moon Age Daydream, Starman, pretty good. It Ain't Easy. Lady Stardust, Hang On to Yourself's pretty good. Of course, everybody knows Ziggy Stardust and the Suffragette City and Rock and Roll Suicide. It's a pretty good record. Now here's one before that I like better, and it's Hunky Dory by David Bowie, and I really like this one. It's a good record, and pretty much all the songs are really great. Oh You Pretty Things is a really nice song. Life on Mars is really good. Kooks, Quicksand, Fill Your Heart, Andy Warhol. Song for Bob Dylan's not bad. The Boulay Brothers at the end is pretty good. Queen Bitch is pretty good. This is a really great record. Next up is a small record by Eve Barzilay, a.k.a. Clem Snide, Bitter Honey. And the Ballad of Bitter Honey is a really beautiful song. NMA means nothing means anything anymore, and that's a great song. Well is good. Little Red Dot is beautiful. Let Us Be Naked. I Wasn't Really Drunk is a great song. Escape Artist Blues is good. Joy to the World, of course, is a cover of the Christmas song. Good stuff. This is if you ever want to relax and listen to something beautiful, this is a good one to listen to. Highly recommend it. And next up is, if I can get this in. Wow, man. Holy, come on. These rebellious Ceedeez, they're rebelling against me. They're rising up in their battalions. Okay, here's another good one. The first LP that Bell and Sebastian came out with, Tiger Milk. Great stuff. The State I Am In is a classic. Expectations, great. She's Losing It. You're Just a Baby. Electronic Renaissance. I Could Be Dreaming. We Rule the School. My Wandering Days Are Over. I Don't Love Anyone. And then Mary Jo kind of ends it off with on a dead note, but everything else is pretty great on this. Neat, fun record. Nice to listen to. Even your parents would love it. And I'm not saying that to be dismissive. Here's another David Bowie. Love the cover. The Man Who Sold the World. There he is in a dress, pushing the androgyny. Like it. Yeah. There are better Bowie records. And this one, I really don't care for much. Even The Man Who Sold the World, I don't think is a very good song. It's an okay record. If you like Bowie, you'll like it. I like Bowie, but I just, you know, it's not one of his better things. Okay, there's a ton of Bell and Sebastian CD singles that I'm not going to go over because great songs like Dog on Wheels, Lazy Line, Bader Jane, and Legal Man. Great singles. I'm not going to spend time going over them. Just good, fun stuff. Okay, here's a record that a lot of people probably are unaware of. It's Ballad of the Broken Seas by Isabel Campbell and Mark Lanovan. Isabel Campbell was a member of Bell and Sebastian. She left the band and she became a solo act, and then she did this album with Mark Lanigan. And there are some great songs on here, like Black Mountain, Ballad of the Broken Seas, Ramblin' Man, Do You Want to Come Walk With Me, Honey Child, What Can I Do is an outstanding song. The Circus is Leaving Town is a beautiful autumnal song, if I can use that word. It's great. Here's another slutty greatest hits selection, but hey, I'm glad I got it. Blondie, greatest hits. Of course, all the good ones. One Way or Another, Heart of Glass, which is an outstanding song. Rapture, Island of Lost Souls, Sunday Girl. Where's the song that I also like that, Dreaming is just an outstanding pop song. Okay, 2 more and I'm at it. Oh, maybe 4 more. I might push it to 4 more. Okay, Andrew Bird and the Mysterious Production of Eggs. This is a Andrew Bird record, and it's really, really excellent. Up-paced, Sauve's great song, Nervous Tick Motion of the Head to the Left. Fake Palindromes is a great song, Measuring Cups, Banking on a Myth, Master Fate, Opposite Day, Skin Is, My. The Naming of Things is outstanding. The Happy Birthday song closes it off. Great record. I like the cover art. Pretty neat. I recommend it highly. Okay, this is another Rufus Wainwright. Want One. More of a pop sound than his other one that I mentioned, Cigarettes and whatever that record was. Cigarettes and whatever it was. Poses. Oh, What a World. I don't know what it is. Vicious World. Movies of Myself. Pretty Things. Go or Go Ahead is... Vibrate is awesome. Funny song. Beautiful Child. 1111. Dinner at 8 is a great song. This is a good record. Really solid. Great sound. Great production. Another one, A.C. Newman. He's from the New Pornographers. Did a solo record called Slow Wonder. This is a nice record. Miracle Drug, On the Table, Most of Us Prize Fighters, The Battle for Straight Time, Secretarial, Better Than Most, Cloud Prayer, To Town, Halo is great. This is a really solid record. And I don't think he's ever did another solo record, but I guess, when you do one that good, first off, you don't have to. Okay, here's another fave of mine, Pete Townsend, Empty Glass. There he is at the bar, Halo, and the 2 nice-looking girls. I don't like the frizz on that hair there, but that one looks pretty good. And there he is again. Good record. Good record. We all know Rup Boys and Let My Love Open the Door, but these other songs are pretty good too. Pretty much a LP you can listen all the way through. Great stuff. Last but not least, and I'm going to leave it at here, Loretta Lynn Van Leer Rose. Late period. Here she is in her 60s or 70s, God knows what. Looking beautiful. Pushing up the tits. Hey, she's allowed. And it's Van Leer Rose, and it's produced by Jack White. And there he is on the back end. And this is a great record. Portland, Oregon, Trouble on the Line, Family Tree, Have Mercy, High on a Mountain Top, God Makes No Mistakes, Woman's Prison, This Old House, Miss Leroy Brown, Miss Being Mrs., The Story of My Life. These are all outstanding songs, and Loretta Lynn is really a wonderful performer. Great artist. Jack White does her justice. And last but not least, I have to fit this in just to finish the row. Here he is, Donovan getting out of the pool. He just visited Atlantis. And it has all the good songs, Mellow Yellow, Yellow Colors, Hurdy Gurdy Man, yeah, all of them. Great stuff. Bonus tracks are awesome too, of course. You know, the liner notes are great on this because they show the session. A lot of this was done on Abbey Road Studios, the Donovan Greatest Hits. A lot of his early singles were. And you see Jimmy Page all over the place playing guitar and some other mercenaries from Led Zeppelin, the drummer and the bassist on some of the songs. So Donovan had some help, but he had his own vibe. Great stuff. All right, folks, have a great day. Talk to you next time.